Hello everyone and welcome back to Kingdom Hearts Final Mix on the Sony PlayStation 3. As you can tell by the save menu, this is a menu in which you can save your game. You can save your progress in case you ever have trouble. And this area of the game is actually known as Awakening. Why is it called Awakening? Maybe because it's the first part of the game you'll play when you wake up in the morning? I don't know. Either way, I'm just checking out all my customizations, and first things first, I want to change my camera x-axis. Or is it Y? Well, one of them, because basically the camera axis is really... How do I say it? It's inverted, so it's by default, so it's very awkward to actually move, turn the camera left, turn the camera right, because I try to turn the camera left and go right instead, and it'd be like, no, what's going on here? So yeah, it's the very first thing I like to do. I like that little staircase with stained glass windows. I don't know why. It's always really impressed me. Anyway, the closer you get to the light, the greater your shadow becomes. In a world where hearts roam wild, one boy can make all the difference. Sora doesn't have a second name, is in Kingdom Hearts. But anyway, this giant creature by here is known as Darkseid, and we're gonna meet this guy a couple of times throughout the game. This is the very first recurring boss of the game and the very first major boss fight, and Jesus Christ, look at the size of him. How's it going, Melgear, Otacon? What is this big black thing? Well, Snake, that is what they call a Heartless. I'll get into what this thing really is later on, but first things first, to take this guy on, what you want to do is actually lock onto his wrist and start wailing on his wrist, just slicing it up as much as you can, because his wrist is his main attack points. He has 3 attack points on this guy's body. You can either attack the wrist for decent damage, or you could actually try and get up to the head. There's a few set moments where you're able to get on the head, and one of them's right now. So what you want to do is simply jump up and climb up one of his arms, and then you can just blast him in the head. Now you'll notice you gain tech points whenever we hit him in the head. That's because tech points are actually bonus experience points we can get if we do specific tasks during a battle. And basically you can do that, get more damage on him, and you level up quicker. It's a win-win situation. So but yeah, whenever you get the chance, whenever you see an opportunity to climb up his arm, he's pretty armless, if I do say so. Armless? Get it? Whenever you're up on his arms, because he can't hurt you, and nothing can really get you. The only move that will really hurt you is this move where he sort of shoots energy pellets at you, but even then, they're pathetic. They do like no damage. Honestly, you should be more scared of the tiny little weak enemies than him, because the weak enemies, well, at least they're in a group. They can sort of go and bounce on you and be all like, "Get him, boys! Boss says he's doing some bad things." But anyway, this is the first boss fight. It does go on a little bit of a while, but just keep at it and you'll eventually level up. If you do things right, you should level up about 2 to 3 times in this battle, and there we go. We have now successfully completed the tutorial, so... Oh no. Now how am I gonna guard myself? Damn you, game. I can't guard myself from the darkness now. Ah! You're mine. But hey, tutorial's pretty much done, but we do have another bit of a tutorial segment coming up where it's a bit more of a traditional tutorial. It's none of this cryptic go to stained glass mirror windows things. But yeah, I kind of feel sorry for Sora there, because he's quite scared. So don't forget. Wah! Just instead Waluigi's wah there. You are the one who will open the door.
Whoa! Give me a break, Kyrie.
Sorry, you lazy bum. I knew that I'd find you snoozing down here.
No, this huge black thing swallowed me up. I couldn't breathe, I couldn't... Ow.
Are you still dreaming?
It wasn't a dream. Or was it? I don't know. What was that place? So bizarre.
Yeah, sure.
Say, Kyrie, what was your hometown like? You know, where you grew up?
I've told you before. I don't remember.
Nothing at all?
Nothing.
You ever want to go back?
Well, I'm happy here.
Really?
But you know, I wouldn't mind going to see it.
I'd like to see it too. Along with any other worlds out there. I want to see them all.
So what are we waiting for?
Hey! Aren't you guys forgetting about me? So, I guess I'm the only one working on the raft.
Ah!
And you're just as lazy as he is.
So you noticed. Okay, we'll finish it together. I'll race you.
Huh?
What? Are you kidding?
Ready? Go!
Ladies and gentlemen, we are at it. We are finally in the game, we are out of the tutorial, the game is now officially begun. And this is the first world of the game, folks, the Destiny Islands, as soon as it pops on screen. There we go, there's the beauty. Now, this is probably the most boring and simple world, because it is the first world of the game. But first, what we want to do first is actually talk to Kyrie here, because she wants us to get a bunch of supplies. Basically, the majority of the beginning of this game is a big fetch quest, but you can fight a couple of people around the islands to start and get training, get a bit of experience, and it's kind of like it's pretty much a perfect little area to explore, get used to the game mechanics, and do whatever you want. You know, it's a nice little hub. Now, after we do this part of the game, we'll never be able to get back to this island in the game.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Nothing much really, but hey, what these people like to do for fun is they hit each other with wooden sticks. Or in the case of Walker here, which is a character taken from Final Fantasy X, he likes to throw balls at you. Now the best way to take this guy on is basically play baseball. Whenever he throws a ball at you, hit it back at him, it'll stun him temporarily, allowing you to do a simple 3-hit combo, which will do quite a bit of damage to him. Honestly, this is the easiest guy out of the entire 3, well, there's 4 on this island really. This is the easiest guy you can fight.
That really hurt.
Of course it bloody hurt, I hit you with a wooden stick! It's not gonna tickle, is it? It's not gonna go boom! Oh, that's nice.
The breeze feels great.
Anyway, this here is Selfie, and she was taken from Final Fantasy VIII. And the best way to deal with her is, when she jumps at you, attack her straight away, and 9 times out of 10, you'll be able to deflect her skipping rope, which is her weapon of choice. Pretty weird weapon of choice, but I do say so myself. Seriously, I can't get over Waka saying that though. That really hurt. No. I only hit you in the head. I think it'd feel like a sponge being flung at you. But anyway, Selfie's one of the more awkward ones to deal with, because she does like to hop around. And if you don't know her the way she plays, the way she fights, it can be a bit awkward to deal with.
Oh, I can't believe I lost.
I can, because I'm the chosen one, son. But anyway, up this ladder we go, and we get to find the third of the actual Final Fantasy cameo kids on this island that we need to fight. And we also see the rope that we need to pick up for our little quest. Meet Tidus.
Hey, Sora, you feel lucky today?
Tidus or Tidus was taken from Final Fantasy X. And I have to say, why the hell is one half of his shorts smaller than the other half? It's bugged me in Final Fantasy X as well. It's like, why? Who designed your clothes, man? But anyway, Tidus is the most aggressive of the 3 people. And as you can see, he's going to start waving on you like no tomorrow. Now, if you're good enough with your timing, you can actually parry him and start doing like a little sword duel with him, if you will. And whenever you can, I would recommend to try and parry the three kids, because you'll gain experience points, bonus tech points that I mentioned before for doing so. And I'll get you yet. Don't mess with Luigi number 1. There we go. Why did I say Luigi? This is Sora.
Oh man, I'm really off today.
You're off every day, Tidus. You're like, I don't like you. Just die in a fire. I never liked that character. I don't know why. But anyway, next place we're gonna go is actually pick up the rope, I believe. Not rope, the cloth, which is up here at the very tippity top of the treehouse. And there we go. So let's make like a tree and leaf. Get hold of the next item on the list, which is yet another log. Now this last log is all the way down on this island next to one of our best mates in the game, Riku. Now Riku is yet another fight we can do, and his fight tends to be a little bit tougher for a lot of people. I find it quite easy personally, but that's because I know the actual pattern. So yeah, just run up to him. Okay, you're on. And for some reason, whenever you fight Riku, you keep track of the score whenever you win or lose against him. I don't know why. But hey, the main tactic with Riku is basically hit him. Just keep hitting him. Every 4th hit he'll do like this kick. And when he does this kick, what you need to do is run out of the way. Otherwise, the kick will hurt you for massive damage. And when I say massive damage, I mean it will destroy you. Come on, can't we have like a treaty or something? Because there's trees nearby. Did you see what I did there? Did you see it? Because there's an ocean nearby too. I shouldn't explain my puns. I should just probably let people guess them. But anyway, just keep wailing on him. As time goes on, he may do something or throw off your count a bit, which he does to me right at the end of this fight. So just be careful with him and just sort of take your time. The best way you play Kingdom Hearts really is to be defensive. I normally wail on things head first, but it's not the best way to play this game, people. The best way and easiest way is to play defensively, because then you can just sort of manage the situations. And for the course of this LP, I will be playing this game extremely defensively, because I don't know, I just have a bad habit of going a bit over the top of a lot of things. Anyway, occasionally Riku will start a block like this and say, "What are you afraid of?" Just ignore him when he does that and wait for him to attack, which will be your cue to really hit him back. And stop parrying my attacks, oh for the love of God. Rah! Also, if you leave the ring, you'll lose the match. So don't leave the ring. You may need to use a potion in this fight as well, it depends, but fortunately I didn't need to. So yeah, 5 points experience to me, son! And the score's 1-0. And if you beat Riku, you actually do get a potion that you can use later on, so hey, there's that. But anyway, I believe that is the end of this part, folks, so thank you all for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't be sheepish, people, and I'll catch you all next part when we continue on the tutorial segment of the game. Bye bye, people.
So, Kyrie's home is out there somewhere, right?
Could be. We'll never know by staying here.
But how far could a raft take us?
Who knows? If we have to, we'll think of something else.
So, suppose you get to another world. What would you do there?
Well, I haven't really thought about it. It's just, I've always wondered why we're here, on this island. If there are any other worlds out there, why did we end up on this one? And suppose there are other worlds. Then ours is just a little piece of something much greater. So, we could have just as easily ended up somewhere else, right?
I don't know.
Exactly. That's why we need to go out there and find out. Just sitting here won't change a thing. It's the same old stuff. So let's go.
You've been thinking a lot lately. haven't you?
Thanks to you. If you hadn't come here, I probably would have never thought of any of this. Kairi, thanks.
You're welcome.
Sora! You wanted one, didn't you?
A Palpu fruit?
If two people share one, their destinies become intertwined. They'll remain a part of each other's lives, no matter what. Come on, I know you want to try it.
What are you talking?
It's nice to see you this one. What? Wake up, Goofy! Wake up! This is serious!
Hey there, Donald. Good
We
morning.
got a problem, Goofy. But don't tell anyone.
Oh, Queen Minnie?
Not even the Queen.
Daisy?
No! It's top secret.
Oh, good morning, ladies.
What?